This is a very dangerous animal. Tigers are one of the only big cats in the world that are known to be man-eaters. They will hunt people. So it's not a good idea to have a tiger in your backyard at all. 180 to 200 kilograms, 220 kilograms, but tigers are physically bigger and heavier.
Okay.
People that raise them.
Alright, so you grew them up.
Yeah, so they came here when they were 3 weeks old, and we have been a part of their lives since they were babies.
Okay.
Don't misunderstand me, we don't go inside anymore. It's too dangerous.
Uh-huh.
But they still recognize us.
Alright.
And also they grow up in an environment where they learn that people are not harmful to them, you know. So therefore they're quite comfortable around people. They enjoy the attention. We're just obviously conscientious. We're aware of the fact that there are still dangerous predators, and we try and maintain levels of safety.
Uh-huh.
So the sound that he was busy making is called chuffing. It's something that only tigers do. Lions don't make this sound. It's a sign of respect.
Wow.
So if I make the sound, he'll respond. If he makes a sound, I need to make it back.
Alright. Wow.
Same with sister.
Amazing.
Very beautiful cats. I love tigers. And because they have this crazy level of immunity, they will actually clean up the environment and recycle all the leftover rotten carcasses of animals, reducing bacteria and diseases to infect other animals. Unfortunately, there's a very common thing for people from all over the world, even in South Africa, to get this very false perception, this false idea about hyenas, but they really are incredible animals, highly intelligent, very, very clever. They have problem-solving skills that are similar to the level of certain species of primates, like monkeys and chimpanzees. And also, they're unique to Africa because they're not part of the dog family, and they're also not part of the cat family.
Yeah.
So they're their own unique species of animal, and that unique species of animal you can only find here. There's nowhere else in the world. Even if they were to eat just plain meat, the poo would still be very white. And the reason why is because their metabolisms, the acids in the stomach are very, very strong, extremely strong. So that whatever they eat, they neutralize all the microbial bacteria that might be in meat, completely kills it all. If you had to pick up a carnivore's poo with your bare hands, I would never ever say pick up a poo from a lion or a leopard, and even lesser from a cheetah, because a cheetah's metabolism is not great. It's also one of the reasons why they're quite skinny animals, you know, and they need to have a very specific diet. But a hyena's metabolism is so effective that the poo that you pick up, there's no bacteria in it. So you can pick it up and write with it like a piece of chalk on a wall. This guy is fully grown, yeah. Typically, females are bigger, they're stronger, they're heavier, because females have more testosterone than the males. It's weird, eh? Yeah. It's one more thing that makes them super unique, super special. The reason why the females are have so much more testosterone is because of the fact that the females are dominant above the males. In the groups they live in, so spotted hyenas are very social. They live together in a group called a clan, not a pack. A pack, you use the word pack when referring to dogs like wolves and African wild dogs or canine animals. We have an alpha male and a beta female. But in the societies of hyenas, there's no male that can be the same rank as a female. The males are under the females. They're always below them. So that's why we have to use the word clan. The first place in the world where lions were born with artificial insemination. This is the first place they ever do this. And because we've done that, we've had many other researchers now and scientists or other facilities that want to help the genetics of lions come and collect sperm from our lions, because these lions are genetically some of the best lions in the country. No, we never take animals from the wild. But there's many people in South Africa that try and still breed with lions like us, with genetic diversity in mind, with maintaining healthy genetics, that breed in captivity, similar to this.
Okay.
But we never ever take animals from the wild just to put them inside an enclosure. The animals will become depressed.
Okay.
Taking a wild lion or a wild leopard or a wild hyena and from wide open spaces that has that culture, that mentality, and put them inside an enclosure with a fence, they'll get depressed. They'll stop eating, they'll become sick, and they'll start biting at the fences. They'll be very aggressive, and it would just not be a quality life for that animal. But these guys we have here, they're born and raised in captivity. They don't know what it is to be in the wild. But while they are here, we can try and do some good for their species as a whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you guys are going to go on the lion walk at 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
You can go on a walk with a lion because lions have a social mentality.
Okay.
The gentlemen, my colleagues who are going to take you out on the lion walk, they have formed a very strong relationship based on respect with those lions. So if one of the lions does something that they know is not necessarily safe, the guys will say, hey, stop it. And the lion, who respects that guy, he'll listen. But if you go on a walk with a tiger, who does not have a family mentality, he doesn't believe in social groups, if you say to him, hey, stop it, the tiger's going to turn around, look at you and say, or what?
Do you want me to jump on you too?
Yeah, what are you going to do to stop me, you know? And tigers are very, like I said before, they're very confident animals. If a tiger wants to do something, there is very little you can do to convince him to stop whatever it is that he wants to do.
So hypothetically, you can keep a lion with you in your house, but not a tiger. Following this logic.
Hypothetically speaking, the lion who's living in a house would still become...
no, maybe not in a house, but if you have a place like this in your backyard, then
I suppose so, yeah.
It's better than a tiger, I'm saying.
Well, let me say this way. It's hypothetically, it's easier to maintain a relationship with a lion than it is to maintain a relationship with a tiger.
All right.
Let me rather put it that way.
Okay.
The albinism is a genetic defect. This is a mutation. Having now albinism, which is a genetic defect, means they have other health issues. They are sometimes born kind of deaf or blind. They can't hear and they can't see. They also cannot reproduce. They can't have babies.
And have you ever seen an albino lion?
Me personally, no. I've seen albino tigers, but not albino lions.
Whoa, albino tigers.
Yeah, they have no stripes.
No stripes.
No
Only
stripes.
white.
Yeah, it's a tiger, but it has no stripes.
What
Pink
the
nose,
fuck?
pink eyes, no stripes. No, it's weird. It's very weird. This has been a very, very long debate. No one knows for sure what the answer is because there's never been a real situation where this has been tested under controlled environments. But if you take a look at the statistics, tigers, specifically Bengal tigers, are bigger, stronger, and heavier. A full-grown male Bengal tiger could easily weigh up to 250, 260 kilograms, whereas a fully grown African lion will probably be about 220. So he's got the weight advantage, and also he's also got the advantage of being able to
Climb the trees also.
that as well. But I'm thinking, well, that's one example of the next point I'm about to make, is they have the ability to think very fast on their feet, whereas lions are social animals that will rely on other members of their social group to perform certain tasks. This might count against the lion because a tiger can think very quick on his feet. He can make quick decisions that will help his survival. But there's another opinion that says, okay, because a lion is still quite big and strong, and because a lion has the mentality of, I've got a family, and lions know how to fight. That's what they do. They eat, breathe, sleep, and fight. If a lion were to engage into a fight with a tiger, he would fight as if he has no fear of dying, because he knows if he gets injured, his family will look after him.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Whereas the tiger will realize, oh my gosh, I'm about to lose this fight. I need to remove myself from the situation, because if I get injured, I can't look after myself, I'll die.
Like the leopard.
Yes, exactly. So no one knows for sure how that might go down.
Yeah.
But that's the ideas that are purveying this idea. Yeah. Elephants or rhino or wild dog or whatever endangered animal we could actually help with artificial insemination. Follow me inside. So that we make sure that the animals don't get any. Okay, once you have now successfully done a procedure, or you've collected a sample and you want to analyze the sample, you bring it over here to the lab. All right, so in the lab over here, we've got now different kinds of scientific equipment, which is very helpful to us whenever we do the research. Quite simply because we oftentimes have groups of people that come and do work here together. They have workshops here together. Students that come and do practical work here, and they collaborate with our own resident vet, Dr. Zoe Griffiths. All right. Once you are finished with analyzing a sample, you need somewhere to store it. That's where the biobank comes in. So the biobank over here, very, very important to us. This is the only privately owned wildlife biobank for endangered species in the entire southern hemisphere. Within this room is 11 years of hard work, research, time, and money to try and do different kinds of research using different kinds of samples that have been collected from the animals, or different generations of different species of animals we've had here at Ukutula.
So do you want to see them hunting, yes or no?
Yeah.
That's what he's used to. That's what he knows.
你说中文的特别好，
Cosa vuol dire?
Parli cinese particolarmente bene.
Sembra quasi vero detto così.
Io ho queste due punture qua che chissà cos'è.
Se tornerò in Italia da solo sapete perché.